You ever wonder why some people stay calm no matter what? Why they never get angry, never bothered, like nothing shakes them? And why does it feel like the smallest things can ruin your whole day, but other folks walk through fire with a smile? What's their secret? Welcome to Success Warriors, the place where we build stronger minds, tougher hearts, and unstoppable lives. If you're tired of losing control, if you're done letting other people decide how you feel, then you're in the right spot. Today, we're going deep into something powerful. How to stop getting angry, how to stay cool, and how to never let anyone get under your skin again. This isn't about acting tough. This is about becoming mentally strong. Because in life, people will test you. They'll push your buttons, throw shade, disrespect you. But that doesn't mean they should win. Anger wastes your time, steals your focus, and keeps you stuck. But when you learn how to control your mind, your emotions, your reactions, you unlock real power. So today, I'm giving you 6 game-changing keys that'll help you stay calm, stay in control, and never let anyone mess with your peace again. You ready? Hit that like button, share this with someone who needs it, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's level up, let's lock in, let's go. All right, listen up, because this right here might change the way you live your life forever. You want to know why people get under your skin, why you feel like exploding when someone disrespects you, lies about you, or talks down to you. It's because you're taking it personal. You're taking their words, their actions, their energy, and you're making it about you. But here's the truth, it's not about you. It was never about you, it's about them. Their mindset, their pain, their weakness, their insecurity. When you take things personally, you hand over your power, you give people control over your peace, and once they have that, they own you. They can pull your emotions like a puppet. Say one wrong word and boom, you're angry, frustrated, upset. But for what? For someone who probably doesn't even know who they are. See, strong people don't react to noise. They don't move when someone throws shade. They stand tall. Why? Because they know who they are. They don't take small minds seriously. They don't absorb poison that isn't meant for them. And that's the mindset you need to lock in. You can't stop people from talking. You can't control what they do. But you can control what you allow in. You can control your energy. You can control what you carry and what you drop. So don't pick up other people's garbage. Don't let their hate become your headache. You've got bigger things to focus on, dreams to chase, a future to build. The next time someone says something slick, don't let it shake you. Don't let it rent space in your mind. Think bigger, move smarter, smile, because when you don't react, you win. When you keep calm, you rise. That's real strength. That's power. That's confidence on a whole different level. People who try to bring you down are already below you, so don't lower yourself to meet them. Don't fight battles that don't deserve your energy. Walk with pride. Talk with purpose. Keep your eyes forward, because while they're wasting time trying to trigger you, you're growing, you're glowing, you're going places. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them hate. That has nothing to do with you. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the table, and that truth, that unshakable self-belief, that's your shield. That's your superpower. When you stop taking things personal, you become untouchable, unstoppable, and completely free. So don't fall for the trap. Don't feed the drama. Don't lower your energy. Rise above. Every single time, you're not here to react. You're here to rise, and no one has the right to control how you feel. Hold your peace, protect it, own it, and never let anyone take it away. All right, lock in. This one's real important, because if you don't master this, life will keep dragging you around like a leaf in the wind. Let's talk about emotional discipline. That's right, not just motivation, not just hype. We're talking real control over your emotions. You want to know why most people stay stuck? Why they blow up over little things, say stuff they regret, ruin relationships, destroy opportunities? It's because they react without thinking. They let their emotions run the show. And that's dangerous. That's weakness disguised as passion. You've got to understand something. Reaction is instant. It's raw. It's loud. It's messy. But response, that's strength. That's patience. That's power. Anybody can scream. Anybody can throw a fit. But it takes a disciplined mind to breathe, to pause, and to respond with purpose. You don't need to match anyone's energy. You don't need to yell just because they yelled. You don't need to lose yourself just because they lost control. That's not power. That's being a slave to emotions. And that's exactly what you're not gonna be. See, the moment you learn how to sit with your emotions, feel them, but not act on them, you become dangerous in the best way. Unshakable, untouchable, because now, nobody can pull you out of character. Nobody can drag you into drama. Nobody can flip your switch. You stay calm, cool, focused, while everyone else is losing it. And that calmness, that control, that becomes your edge. That's what separates leaders from followers, winners from quitters. That's what makes you a rock in a world full of waves. People will try to test you, no doubt about it. But when you've trained your mind, when you've disciplined your spirit, nothing they say or do can move you unless you allow it. And here's the best part. When you control your emotions, you control the room. You make better decisions. You speak with purpose. You carry presence. People feel that energy, that calm confidence, and they respect it, even if they don't say it. So don't fall for the trap. Don't be quick to anger, quick to respond, quick to explode. Be quick to think, be quick to breathe, be quick to walk away from anything that doesn't serve your peace. That's not weakness. That's power in its purest form. Remember this. Your emotions work for you, not the other way around. Train them, master them, use them, but never let them use you, because once you control how you feel, how you move, how you react, you control everything. All right, let's get straight to it. No fluff, no games. This right here is the foundation of unbreakable confidence. You gotta know your worth, period, because if you don't, the world will decide it for you. And trust me, the world will always try to lowball you. Every day, people are trying to make you feel small. They judge you. They talk behind your back. They act like you don't matter. And if you don't have that inner strength, that inner fire, you're gonna start believing them. You're gonna question yourself, your value, your purpose. And that's how people lose themselves. That's how they give up on their dreams, on their goals, on their greatness. Because someone with no vision told them they were nothing. But here's the truth. You are not for everyone. You are not here to impress every voice in the crowd. You are not built to chase approval. You are built to stand strong in who you are. Because when you know your worth, you don't explain yourself. You don't shrink to fit in. You don't beg to be understood. You walk in the room with purpose. You speak with power. You carry yourself like someone who knows they were made for more. People can say what they want. They can doubt you, ignore you, try to play you, but when you've locked in that self-worth, it bounces right off you. You stop living on their opinions and start living in your truth. You stop needing validation and start moving with vision. You're not out here proving anything to anybody. You're out here building, growing, becoming the best version of you. So stop looking outside for something that can only come from within. No one can give you your worth. No one can take it away. It's yours. Own it. Believe in it. Stand on it. When you know who you are, you become unstoppable. You don't chase, you attract. You don't fear rejection because you know rejection doesn't define you. You don't need to win every argument because you're not fighting for attention. You're focused on your mission. So from now on, walk like you matter. Speak like you belong. Think like a king. Move like a warrior. Because you are not average, and if someone can't see your value, that's not your problem. That's their limitation, not your truth. Never forget this. You teach people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. So respect yourself, back yourself, love yourself, and carry that energy into every room, every goal, every single day. Your worth is not up for debate. Lock it in, live it, let the world feel it. All right, listen up. Because this one's a game changer. Might be the quietest point, but it's the loudest in power. Silence is strength. Let that hit. Silence isn't weakness. It's not fear. It's not backing down. It's control. It's confidence. It's knowing you don't need to say a word to prove who you are. Most people think they've got to clap back. They've got to argue, defend, explain, prove something. But when you're truly powerful, you realize something deep. The real ones don't talk. They move, they act. They build, they grow. They shine in silence. You don't need to tell anybody your plans. You don't need to answer every insult. You don't need to fight every fool who throws shade your way. Let them talk. Let them assume. Let them waste energy trying to break what they can't even touch. Because while they're running their mouth, you're running your life. You're putting in work, staying focused, elevating. The loudest person in the room, that's usually the weakest, trying to be seen, trying to be heard. But the calm one, the quiet one, that's the storm, that's the one to watch. And that's who you need to be. Not loud, not angry, not emotional, but solid, focused, unshakable. See, silence makes people uncomfortable. It makes them wonder. It makes them question, and that's powerful. When you stop reacting, when you stop giving your energy to nonsense, you gain control of your space, of your time, of your life. You're not here to argue with people who don't understand you. You're not here to explain your path to people who never walked it. You're not here to prove anything to anybody. You're here to evolve, to rise, to get to the next level, and that next level, it requires peace, focus, discipline, not drama. So let silence be your power. When they doubt you, stay silent and let results speak. When they disrespect you, stay silent and let distance speak. When they push you, stay silent and let your purpose speak. Because silence doesn't mean you're ignoring it. It means you've risen above it. You can't control what people do, but you can control what you give your energy to, and your silence, that's the filter, that's the shield, that's how you protect your peace. That's how you build power without making noise. So stop feeding energy to anything that doesn't build you. Stop answering questions that don't deserve your time. Stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. Just walk your path. Keep your peace. Protect your soul. Because at the end of the day, silence isn't empty. It's full of power. All right, let's go. This one right here, this is survival. This is success. This is everything. Protect your energy. Say it with me, protect your energy, because if you don't, the world will drain you, people will drain you, life will keep hitting you until there's nothing left. Unless you take charge of what you give your focus to. Energy is your power, it's your fuel, it's what drives your mindset, your grind, your peace, your growth. And not everybody deserves access to that. Not everybody should be allowed in your space, in your mind, in your circle. You've got to guard it like gold. Because that's exactly what it is. People will come with problems, with drama, with negativity, with fake love, bad vibes, jealousy, laziness, all of it. And if you let them in, if you let that energy touch you, it starts to slow you down. It starts to dim your light. And before you know it, you're tired for no reason, stressed for no reason, off your game. And you don't even know why. It's because your energy's leaking. You're letting people pull from your power, and they're not giving anything back. That's not balance. That's self-destruction. You've got to wake up every day and make a choice. Who gets access? Who deserves your attention? What gets your time? And if it doesn't build you, push you, inspire you, support you, it doesn't belong near you. Period. Stop explaining why you're cutting people off. Stop apologizing for saying no. Stop feeling bad for choosing yourself, because protecting your energy isn't selfish. It's survival. You can't pour into your goals if you're constantly being drained by things that don't matter. You can't grow in chaos. You can't build in noise. Choose peace over pressure. Choose growth over gossip. Choose elevation over emotion. Because you've got a vision, and that vision needs focus. It needs clarity. It needs all of you, so take back control, watch your circle, clean your space, shut the door on things that lower your frequency. That might mean less talking, less posting, less showing up for people who never show up for you. And that's okay. That's strength. That's maturity. That's next level living. Because once you protect your energy, you move different. You think better. You feel lighter. You start creating from a place of power, not pain. You start walking like someone who knows exactly where they're going, and nobody can touch that. So from now on, protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. So here's the truth. Life's always gonna throw stuff at you. People are gonna test your patience, talk behind your back, bring drama, try to pull you out of character. But now you've got the tools. You know how to stay cool, protect your energy, stay silent when needed, and keep your emotions in check. You don't have to react to everything. You don't have to take things personal. You don't have to let anyone mess with your peace ever again. When you know your worth, when you control your mind, when you stop giving your power away, you become unshakable. And that's what this is all about. Being solid, being focused, living on your terms. If this helped you feel stronger, more in control, or just reminded you of your power, do me a favor, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next step in your journey. This is Success Warriors, and we're just getting started. Let's keep growing. Let's keep winning. Let's go.